channel again. I gotta make this intro like super quick because my camera's about to die and I have to go to work. So as you can see from the name of this title, this is going to be a New Year's Eve makeup look. It's going to be a glitter cut crease. I posted a picture of myself wearing this makeup the other day and y'all went crazy for it. You said, make a tutorial, make a tutorial.
Make a tutorial. Make a tutorial.
And I was like, okay, I will. So here I am listening to your orders. This is about my third time doing a cut crease and I think it's my favorite that I've done it so far. I think it came out so nice, to be even better than the first time that it came out. Not gonna lie, cut creases are really hard to do at first, but you gotta power through. I messed up so many times in this tutorial. I had to kind of like redo this eye a couple times. It wasn't pretty, but we powered through and we got through it and I think it looks bomb. And yeah, I used a couple new makeup items today as well, so I'm really excited for you guys to see it. Hope you like this little background. I just told you guys it's my new room, so I'm still kind of like getting used to the setup and the lights and everything like that. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy this video. If you do, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe, and leave me some comments down below, of course, like always. And don't worry, I see you guys in my giveaway video. I see you guys. I know you want a room tour. It's coming. I promise you. I promise it's coming. I see you. I see you. So yeah, without any further ado, let's just hop on right into this makeup tutorial. Okay, so to start off, we're going to be using the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Foundation. And I'm literally going to beat my face, I guess. It looks like I'm hitting my face so ferociously, but I'm not. It's just sped up, so it looks like I'm being really rough. But I'm just going to blend that in using my Real Techniques sponge, and like I said, it's a 15-hour wear foundation, so it's going to last you the whole night if you're going to be partying for New Year's Eve. Then I'm going to add some concealer. This is the Tarte Shape Tape. I've been using this recently and I seem to like it. I'm still getting the hang of it. It's like really full coverage. So yeah, I'm just going to add that onto my eye bags, my dark circles, and anywhere that I have like some acne spots or breakouts, which is like pretty much over my whole face. Then I'm just going to set that with my powder. And then we're going to go right into the eyes. I'm going to be using the shade Maple to start carving out my crease. I'm taking a really small angled brush. And to do this, you just kind of got to find where your crease is. I kind of went a little above where my natural crease is, just to make it really defined. And it's okay if it's kind of sloppy at this point because we are going to go back and start carving it out a little bit more. And I wanted to start off with a kind of lighter shade so that way we're not going in with like something really dark, so if we mess up it's okay. And then I'm going to blend that out just so that we can start kind of buffing out the color. Then I'm going to go into the shade Bark, and this is now I'm going to start like really carving out the crease. So I'm literally just going to go over that initial line that I drew with Maple and just kind of darken it up a little bit more. Then I'm going to go into the shade Walnut, and I am going to just kind of buff out all those colors because I do want it to be a little bit blended like onto the tops of where the crease is, so that way it kind of has like a little gradient effect and that it's not so stark. I'm using the Lorac Mega 3 palette, the Lorac Pro Mega 3. I don't think I mentioned that, but that's what I'm using. And then I'm going back into Bark and I'm just continuing to carve out that crease. It's just a lot of back and forth until you get like your desired look that you want. I go back and forth with these colors a lot, and then more blending and everything like that, just until you get like that kind of crease that you want. Now I'm going to go in with some concealer and a flat like shader brush. This is not a great brush to do this with, the one that I'm using, but it's all I had and it did the trick. And really this is what's going to cut the crease, is using this concealer and cutting all of the crease. So I'm just basically going underneath that line and kind of making it nice and sharp, because when we did all of our blending it can get a little messy, which is okay. It's okay if you're messy because this is where when you cut it, it gets really nice and sharp. And I'm sorry that I'm kind of like out of frame here. Like I said, I'm still getting used to like the whole setup, so I didn't know that I was out of frame, but you could still see it, so it wasn't too bad. And then I'm just going to add concealer to the rest of my eye because I'm just going to add eyeshadow there a little bit later. I'm just going to intensify it. And look how sharp we're looking already. Then I'm going to go into these two shades in the Lorac palette. I think it's like Crepe and Toffee. And I'm just going to, like I said, put that onto the lid where I put the concealer. And that's just going to be our lid shade. Now for the fun part, we're going to add some glitter, and guess what I'm using? Yep, you guessed it. It's Midnight Cowboy, one of the Urban Decay Heavy Metal glitters, and I'm just going to put that where the dark line and where we cut our crease, basically like where those two meet together. And this is going to furthermore cut the crease, but it's going to add a little bit of pop of glitter. Oh my god. Sorry. It's just going to add a little bit of a pop of glitter. So, I mean, you can leave it how it was before, but since it's New Year's, we have to glitter it up a little bit. So I'm just adding that. I usually do about 2 layers of the glitter to kind of intensify it a little bit more. And then I go back with the darker color just to kind of clean it up a little bit more and intensify the crease. And then I take maple and walnut and I just kind of blend the top a little bit more. I told you, it's just a lot of back and forth with the blending and going back and fixing things. Then I'm going to just add a wing, and then I'm also adding some lashes. I decided to add the Queen Bee lashes from Coco Lashes. And now I'm bronzing up my face using my Chocolate Soleil bronzer from Too Faced, just doing the cheekbones, the chin area, basically all of the outer perimeters of my face. It's my favorite bronzer ever. You guys already know this. And we want to look really nice and contoured for the new year. Then I decided to move on to the bottom of my eyes, I guess. So I'm just adding a brown liner to the outer part of my eye and then shading it in with all the dark colors that we used in the crease on the outside. And then I will go in and use a cream, kind of like white colored eye pencil into the inner part of the eye just to kind of brighten them up a little bit more. And then I'm using those two colors from the Becca, I think it's just like a travel kit with like blushes. I'm using Songbird and then another one and just using that as my blush. And then for my highlight, I'm using a liquid highlight in the shade Opal from Becca, and I'm just putting that on the tops of my cheekbones, and then I'm adding Champagne Pop because, well, I mean, do I really need to explain why I'm using Champagne Pop? I mean, I think it just speaks for itself, okay? So yeah. Sorry if I'm like looking around my room because I'm looking in my mirror to see if I'm in frame. That's all I'm looking at. And then I'm going to add that same Champagne Pop highlight into the inner corners of my eyes and also onto my brow bone as well to highlight. And then I'm going to go in with Jeffree Star Liquid Lip in the shade Gemini for my lipstick, which has quickly become my new favorite lipstick of all time. I absolutely love it. It stays on all night and the color is just absolutely perfection. And that's it for the look, guys. I hope you really enjoyed it and I hope you slay this new year. Whatever you end up doing for your makeup, please send me pictures, tag me in anything that you're doing. I would love to see. And go ahead and subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!